welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bulls will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Owls offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Got a man in the middle. And the Owls in the hurry up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
There he goes. Gets it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Owls are on the move. Quarterback running on the draw.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
He'll keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the USF Bulls offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try the toss to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
It's a draw. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Power football with the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? That is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Brown will throw it. Finds the tight end. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nimrod. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another quarter.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
It'll be a draw. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Out of the gun to give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll ride the hot hand. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
They'll move the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Isaac. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the shotgun. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Bulls! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
7, Rice, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The give out of the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jenkins. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Sullivan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll pull it on the read. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He's got it again. Turning it on. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Bulls will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. With the catch, it's Barnett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 30. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Brown will throw it. Quickly complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Owls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is...
brings into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking for room. It's Norton. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Bulls want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Alexis. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds a crease at the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The give.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Leaves it with the running back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He'll do it himself. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Bulls looking to convert on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Owls backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down.
He's brought down at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Brown wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Lets it fly. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a Heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. Here's the handoff. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain its first down right. They'll try it over the left side. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Owls! And that one will give him the lead.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. He'll try to pop the draw. There he goes. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Bulls can really attack on this second and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's in open space downfield. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Bulls have it with a first and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll try to power it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Got rid of it just in time.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Going right to work up top. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Nimrod. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. In the gun, looking to throw on third down.
Really nice job on that play.
Breaks away in the middle. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, USF. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He breaks a tackle. Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Might be calling a hot route. The pitch to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks away on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Motion from the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. A little screen to the running back. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
It's now 4th and goal.
Trying to barge their way in. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. The give to the left side. Finds a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown Bulls! And the stomping has commenced.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're on 35 to 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
35, Rice, 10.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Barnett. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's caught. It's Turner. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To throw, it's Jenkins. Looking to the big tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw again. It's Pater late in the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jeff